Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, and welcome back to the monthly astrological crystal overview for the sign of Pisces 2020 while the sun is in Scorpio. So, good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you're at this time that you've seen this video. Okay, you can reach me at my website, which is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net, or my email address, which is mercury524 at msn.com. On my Facebook business page, Readings by Leonard T. Munson, or LinkedIn and Twitter. Okay? I would appreciate if you would like, share, and subscribe to my channel. As each month, I try to bring you the information of where the planets and the movements of them will affect each sign. Now, this is based on the solar chart, based on generally Gemini, Aquarius, etc. This is not based on the natal chart, which is the individual chart and based on the time, place, and the date you were born. I receive my downloads from the divine source of the universe through my ancestors, your ancestors, the guardian angel, and spiritual guides. I'm an intuitive reader. Okay? Hey, Pisces. How are you doing? I hope all of you Pisces are doing well. The positive ones and the negative ones. Hoping that the negative ones will move from the shadow and the dark side into the light. Okay, Pisces, your solar sun is in the ninth house, which is Sagittarius, while the sun is in Scorpio. Sagittarius is the ninth house of universal truth, spiritual truth, philosophy, religion, mysticism, dreams, speculation, competition. And its ruling planet is Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion, blessings, new opportunities, wealth, truth, success, and karma. So if we put out good karma, it's going to return to us in blessings. It's going to be released from the warehouse of blessings that we have stored in the universe. If we put out bad karma, it's going to return to us in de-blessings. So what we wanted to happen to other people and wish to other people, it happens to us. So there's a cause and effects, and there's an action and a reaction. So your ninth house is dealing with international things, learning a language from another culture, getting to know another culture that you've been fascinated with for quite a while, and learning its ups and downs, how it was established and how it has expanded, and how it relates to you as an interest of you want to know more about this culture. And you can be a culture. You want to know more about yourself, how you connect with the divine source and the purpose that you were brought into this world to serve. That solemn contract that you made with the universe, that the planet Mother Kaya asked you, will you come and assist to bring balance back to mankind and the planet Earth? It all deals with speculation, gambling, competition, and taking that leap. Have that faith to be adventurous. So this faith is going to do that some of you, Pisces, are going back for a higher degree. Maybe a master or maybe a doctorate. Okay? Or maybe you have that and you're going to get something else in another field. So it represents higher learning. Also has something to do with international law. So directly or indirectly, Pisces, you might be looking at international law, how this law affects each country, how there can be benefits and solutions to the field that you're in. Okay? You also might be going into something to do with diplomat, something to do with the foreign service that will connect you with other cultures. And you might be going there because this higher degree will bring you into a specialty and the dealing with these other countries or other cultures. and that you might become a specialist in that field. And it also deals with judges. So if you're in the law, Pisces, and you're getting a degree in law, and you're going to specialize dealing with international law, and this could be international law that's connected with commerce, banking, health, humanitarian efforts. So it's a wide range. And also, Pisces, your philosophy is changing. And also, I feel that some of you are not being more religious, you're being more spiritual. You've seen that religious dogma, it just pinned people against each other. It pinned this hatred. My religion is superior than yours. And I feel that you're moving away from that into the spiritual aspect of the universe. So you might be getting more into meditation, dreams, crystals, herbs, and things that have connected with Mother Kaya, which is Mother Nature, that bring a spiritual balance and a spiritual awakening, not only to you, but to other people. Pisces, you're very intuitive and you're very psychic. So this might be heightened at this time. Now, in your physical part of your body, Pisces, you use the eyes and the feet. If you have no problems with it, then you're treating your temple. It's just like you treat that nice hairstyle you got, or that nice ring, or a pair of boots. Okay. Also, you might be going into some kind of issues that deal with healing. Pisces deals with things behind the scenes, secret enemies. It deals with issues of healing. So you might be going in about with something to do with counseling, something to do with psychology, therapists, or psychologists, or something to do with crystal healing, something to do with light work, in the body, cleansing the chakras, things in that order. So you might be going to school to get a higher degree or certificate in another country. You might be concerned about how they do these things. Okay. All right. Venus is now in Virgo. It went there October the 23rd. It will stay there to December the 17th. So Venus is the goddess of love, money, work, and possession, and to balance things out. So Virgo represents anchoring in the earth. Now, Virgo is your opposite sign. So even though Venus is in Virgo, so people are paying more attention to you. They're listening to you. They're thinking highly of you. You're at the forefront. You are in the limelight because you have the information that they need. Okay. So this could be connected with anything to do with health, service, and work. So it's a change going on there. Now, Mercury, because Pisces, your solar sun is transiting your 10th house, is in Scorpio, retrograding. Whenever a planet is retrograding, it's moving backwards. You're revisiting, reestablish, recheck, reviewing what it was going direct 3 months ago. And it's deal with communication. So this has to do with the communication. So some of you might be going into a field of communication, dealing with international things, dealing with things that has connected with foreign cultures. Since you're an emotional sign along with Cancer and Scorpio, this is going to affect your emotions. So don't let your emotions override and get confused and get unfocused and get not making the right decision. Take your time, take some deep breath and breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. Let's get that stale energy, that stress and that tension out of you. Okay, your solar sun is transiting your 9th house when it's in Scorpio. So Scorpio represents success, strength, intimacy, shared resources, death and resurrection, rising from this death as a new person like the great Sphinx at Giza, and a transformation and rebirth. So you're going through a rebirth on the emotional level. So when Mercury retrograde, think twice before you speak. Because, see, that emotion can kick in and you might say the wrong thing. I don't want you to buy any car, anything electronic. I don't want you to sign any agreements. This is the time for negotiation. Do not start anything new until November the 3rd, and when Mercury goes direct. Okay, we have Mars in Aries. Mars is also retrograding. So we're doing the same thing. We're reviewing that when the planet is going direct. How did I use my energy, my raw energy? Did I use it in a positive way, or did I use it with anger, force, being vicious? Okay. Did I use it in a passionate, caring, passionate, caring, and way to help people? So if you something that you miss, some details or information that was held from you to create you to use that raw energy in a way that it hurt you emotionally and hurt someone emotionally. Remember, Mars is the masculine part of us, and Venus is the feminine part of us. So we must find the middle balance in it. Then we have Uranus retrograding in Taurus. How Taurus represents money, work, and possession, and it's also, and love, ruled by Venus. So if you're in a relationship and there's been a lot of problem, you're looking back and see what was withheld, what can be revised, what can be reviewed, what can be looked at again. So that relationship might be coming back into the positive field and compromise. Now, if there can be no compromise, that relationship is over with. Don't come back. I'm finished. You're not giving me what I need. I'm giving you more than I'm receiving. So if you keep your hands closed, you're not going to receive anything. If you keep it open to give, then you're going to receive. Okay. And there's the relationship with your money, a new relationship with your money. Because I feel there's a chaos here with money. It's a lot of upheaval. I feel there's a lot of change. Uranus represents a distant planet, so it represents upheaval, chaos, and change and revolution. So some of the ideas about how you want this relationship with your money could be new and revolutionized where other people don't do it. You do what is best for you, not best with the other person. Unless you're in a combined, committed relationship, then you're both going to do what's best for you. That will come together where you can go directly down that path and have something. But if you're both two going in separation, you're not going to have anything. And your relationship with the earth, cleaning up the air, cleaning up the planet. You know, that's all these fires, these flooding and hurricanes. It's just like you. When you are sick, and you have all this toxins and you want to bring it out. So Mother Earth said, I'm tired if I can't stand it, so I'm bringing it out. Okay? So I can be cleansed. Then we have your planet, Neptune in Pisces retrograding. Okay? Again, we're looking back and see what we missed, what detail, what information was held with us on an emotional level. So I want you to get your head out of the clouds, Pisces. Take the rose-colored glasses, see people, places, and things as they are. If they ain't S, they ain't S. If they are O or something, then there's something. Stop looking for the outer shell. The spirit is the person. If that spirit is bad, that spirit is bad. It's demonic. Then we have Saturn in Capricorn. And Capricorn represents tearing down that old structure, that old foundation, that old way of thinking, and building yourself on a better, strong foundation. The 10th house affects career, employment, success, government, corporations. They're all going through a change. So I know with all this stuff is going with the C19 and this foolishness over this election, these people are hanging themselves. The universe is going to reverse all of this right in front of their face. We are now at the end of the dawning of the age of Aquarius. When Saturn leaves Capricorn on December the 19th of 2020 and goes into Aquarius, we are in the age of Aquarius. And Aquarius represents friendships, hopes, wishes, and groups. and humanitarian efforts to bring the less fortunate up to the equalization of the new world. So all this stuff with the Supreme Court and all this stuff is going to backfire on all of them. Okay, we have what did we talk about Pluto? We have Pluto in which is the ruling planet of Scorpio. So Pluto represents in Capricorn hidden things that we have been neglecting, ignoring, but it's coming to the surface. You're going to deal with it. See, the universe had ways of giving you red flags and people, places, and things. If you don't heed it, the universe will bring a situation and circumstance around that you have no choice but to deal with it and to let it go and grow. Okay? Then we have Jupiter in Capricorn. Jupiter is the ruling planet of Sagittarius, which is just your solar ninth house, Pisces. Your solar ninth house is in Scorpio, so it's bringing new opportunities, expansion, growth, wealth, blessing, karma, and the truth. Then we have the North Node in Gemini. The North Node represents what we came in this life, the lessons we learned, to interact with that innocent child within inside of us. Be like childlike, innocent, have fun, laugh, play, and communicate effectively with our mind, words, and writing. Okay? Now, the South Node represents the what we brought into this life from our past life. And we have a tendency to go back in that South Node. And that's in Sagittarius. No, you can't go back there because you're in this life now and you have to learn this lessons. Now, one of the stones I want you to carry with you to help you in your higher education to deal with international issues is called selenite. This is like a cloudy white stone. I want you to carry this with you during the month when the sun is in Scorpio. And some of you are having problems with your bones. So I want you, whatever area that you're having problem with the bones, get some organic castor oil and heat it lightly, and heat this and massage yourself in those areas. Okay? And if this continue, I need you to go to a doctor, and if he had to send you to a specialist, I want you to go. Pisces. Now in your tarot card with your solar ninth house translating the sun in Scorpio is called Seven of Swords. 7 represents you're on divine path that's been directed for you. This is the solid contract you made with the universe. That's the reason why you was incarnated back into this life. 7 represents creativity. It represents balancing our partnerships and relationships. It represents the house of open enemies. It represents the house of spiritual blessings, the house of diplomacy and being a diplomat, the house of decisions and indecisions. It's the house of others and the house of legal situation. So all of this is now going to be balanced out, what I just meant. Swords represents air signs, which is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Swords representing any obstacles in those areas, you will move them out of your path. Any battle that you have to fight in those areas, you will be courageous and victorious. Okay? Okay, Pisces, I hope you enjoy your monthly astrological crystal overview for the sign of Pisces while the sun is in Scorpio. Ciao.